Here's Gare de Lyon, and we just walked down this little street, and our hotel is right at the end of it. We did not take such a direct route when we came yesterday. Here outside of Notre Dame, they have a whole display on the construction walls, which by the way have barbed wire on top, kind of explaining in both French and English what is happening with the repairs from the fire. This is actually quite interesting. Oh my, there's pretty heavy police presence. Okay, so here's the front. Sorry, we're looking into the sun. There's a good number of people here, and there's been these really large walking tour groups. Oh, and police horses, we saw those earlier. Police horses. I'll just give you kind of the 360 here. Okay, we're on our big bus tour. We got on at Notre Dame. Not technically right at Notre Dame. That's over there on the island, but we're over like across the way. Super excited because we got the front seats on the top. So we're right in the front. There's Ben. And there's live recorded commentary in all these languages. And Meg has the map. Hold the map up, Meg. So what we're going to do first is we're going to stay on and take the whole red route, which takes about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yep, we're getting on, over here on 6. And we're going to take the whole thing to see what there is to see. And then we'll get off and get back on or stay on or whatever and get off different places. Here we go. I think that's the Musée d'Orsay in the distance there. Oh look, there's the, look. Oops, I'm zoomed. I don't know what these gold statues are. We actually passed the Musée d'Orsay on the left. We don't know why there's no commentary. There's supposed to be live commentary, and there's these little...
There's the white one. No, this one.
We've turned it up. We can hear a little voice, but it's not doing anything, so we don't have any. The commentary is supposed to be one of the best parts of the big bus tour, huh? Oh. And so I'm a little disappointed we can't figure out what the deal is with that.
We have to turn here.
Oh my! Oh my! This boat tour is going by on the Seine. We apparently have to turn here, but we're stuck or something. Oh my! Ooh, Place de la Concorde. Mission Impossible Fallout, there's where they landed. And in case you're homesick, there's a Five Guys on the Champs-Elysees.
Oh, there's Louis Vuitton.
Oh yeah.
It's like the metro.
Yeah.
There, right there. But that one's in there.
Yeah, it might be that. You don't want to try to cross the street. You want to go on the stairs underneath, right here. See where these people are going down? See, it says Arc de Triomphe. And then you can see up on top, there are people up there. We'll do that later. Okay. Don't be this guy setting up his tripod in the middle of the street to take a picture. These folks are like in the middle of the street taking pictures. That's so dangerous. Look, more people are joining them. Is it really worth the photo? People I mean, the traffic here is crazy. Okay, we're going slow.
Dude, move your camera.
તમારી નીતિ ખોટી હશે તો ભગવાન જશે તમને એકવાર અને ધંધો તમારા પાસે ધંધો સારો.
But so where do you stand?
You can go up to 2, or you can go up to that one, or you can take the elevator up to the top.
એ દાડા બી મારી ગયેલો એની પહેલા એના મુંબઈ
Do they have to build onto it to do that?
I don't know.
Is it like the escalator or the
I don't.
elevator?
Yeah, they're doing construction right now.
તમને ઠીક લાગે હું તો જો જ્યાં સુધી
Apparently it's terribly rusted and needs like way more.
I can see that.
જ્યાં સુધી પૈસા નહીં તો તમારો કેસ પાછો નહીં ખેંચી.
They're actually gonna do, yeah.
હવે તને વારે વારે ફોન નહીં કરું.
I really like it when we go down these shady streets like this where the trees are. Although when we go down streets like this, we feel like we're in New York.
It looks very pale.
Okay, we're at the opera. It's right here. We've switched and come downstairs because those seats were great for seeing stuff, but we were really concerned we were going to get sunburned. Even though we had a roof over our heads, the sun was shining right on our fronts, on our arms, and our legs. And we were getting really hot, and we could feel like we were going to get sunburned. And also, Megan had a stranger sitting next to her who was on a very long, very loud phone call.
No, it wasn't one phone. It was like he hung up abruptly, and then like 5 minutes later, he'd call back or call someone else or something.
And then
He just kept
making phone
talking on
calls?
the phone and then stopping and then talking on the phone.
And then tell about what he did every time he took a picture.
Yeah, every time he took a picture of the window, he was on my right.
Yeah.
He would lean on me like this. It's very annoying.
Through a very, very narrow passageway. Doesn't feel like we're gonna fit. Oh my. We're at the Louvre. Yeah, here's the Louvre on the left, guys. There's sandwiches.
Maybe we'll get a pizza.
Oh, that's pretty.
Look at all of them.
I love it.
This one's the prettiest, to be honest. Although it
These are
gets-
beautiful.
That one's. Yeah.
We are at Musée d'Orsay, which is an art museum in Paris. We walked here from where we had lunch, which was farther than we were hoping, but when we got off the big bus after taking the whole loop, the line of people waiting to get on the big bus at Notre Dame was insane. And we didn't want to stand there waiting for like 5-6 buses to come. So we walked here to Musée d'Orsay. This is a really pretty art museum because it's a old train station. I'll show you.
At the plane.
Hi everyone, it's Heather, and this is the ending of our vlog from our first vlog in Paris. We had kind of a rough end of the day, and we came back to the hotel and again just were so exhausted and felt grimy, took showers and went to bed, and so I never got to film any kind of an outro for the end of that vlog. So let me just tell you what else we did the rest of yesterday, which was Friday, August 5th, 2022 in Paris. I don't know what all I caught on camera, but the morning went well and we were enjoying our morning. We took our big bus tour and we were getting to see all of the famous sights and beautiful architecture and everything of Paris. Then we had lunch, which was not the greatest experience because we ate at an outdoor cafe, well, a cafe that most of the tables were outside, which was good because then, you know, we felt a little safer pandemic-wise. But those are very cramped, like it's lots of little tables all together and the tables are really too small. I've noticed there's a lot of the wait staff dropping things, glasses breaking. It's kind of a mess. They were very, very busy. It was probably 12:30, 1 o'clock around the time we had lunch, and this was very close to Notre Dame, back at the beginning of where we rode the whole loop of the big bus. So it was right after we got off the bus, after we took the whole loop. Our food was not very good. The kids each had an individual, what was supposed to be an individual pizza, but they were very big and they could have... You liked your food? Oh, Megan liked her food, but they didn't eat very much of it because they were really big, just cheese pizzas. They could have easily shared one pizza. And I got a vegetarian crepe, which was just, nah. And we had a real problem with, we don't know what they are. They're either bees or wasps. I really think they're wasps. I don't think they're bees. They're a major problem here in Paris in the summer. They're everywhere. And anytime you're eating outside, which is a lot, they're all over you. They're landing on our cans of soda and like going into our cans of soda. They're going on you, they're getting on your food, they're in your face. It's really a problem. And there are a severe lack of garbage cans. Like, anywhere in Paris. Like there's no place to throw stuff away. I can't tell you how many times we've had like a tissue in our hands that we use and we have to carry it forever because we can't find any place to throw it away, which explains why there's so much litter. But then every once in a while, especially like in the park type places, there'll be these big green dumpsters, but they just leave the lids open. So they're full of these bees or hornets or wasps or whatever and flies and stuff. And it's just icky. So anyway, we had lunch, and then because when we got off the big bus, the line of people waiting to get on the big bus was so long, and because we had already walked a little bit in the direction toward Musée d'Orsay, which is straight down the Seine on the same side of the river that where we were, we decided we would just walk to Musée d'Orsay. We couldn't access our map. One of the problems that we're having, I really wish we had a paper map, is we're leaving our phones in airplane mode so that we don't rack up huge cell phone charges. And we can only access the internet when we have Wi-Fi. And we'll get Wi-Fi periodically, like we'll pass a building that has Wi-Fi, or the big buses have Wi-Fi on them. The toot buses that go around too, like one will go by and you'll get Wi-Fi for a minute as the bus is going by. But if we don't have any Wi-Fi, we can't use the internet, and then we can't use Google Maps. And so we knew where Musée d'Orsay was, but we didn't know how far it was. And it was definitely a lot farther to walk than was comfortable. My ankle is killing me. And yes, the stairs and everything are definitely a problem. And I'm going to talk about that more in another video here in a little bit. So we walked to Musée d'Orsay. We didn't have to wait in line long at all. There is security to go through Musée d'Orsay. And I probably showed some of this. And then we went to Musée d'Orsay. And we weren't there a terribly long time. It was very hot in there. I don't know what the French have against air conditioning. I mean, maybe they're trying to keep down their carbon footprint or something. But come on, people. It's cooler outside than it is inside stuff. I mean, it was like in the high 70s, low 80s yesterday, and there was a nice breeze. So when you were outside, it wasn't too terrible, except for the temperature itself was fine, but the sun beating on you gets really hot. There's no shade in this city. There's no water. It's like really hard to find places to drink, like to get any water. Every once in a while at like very popular tourist attractions, there'll be like one guy with some bottles of water just standing there selling the water, like holding it. And that's like the only place, or otherwise you have to like actually go into a restaurant or something to get anything to drink. They don't turn the air conditioning on. There's no air conditioning. I thought, you know, we're gonna go in a nice museum, it'll be nice and cool in here. Nuh-uh. And the metros are baking hot. The buses are hot. Our room here, our hotel room, is very nice and cool. And that's about it. Every place else is very, very hot. And they don't, like if they have air conditioning on, they don't have it on very much because it's not cool inside anywhere. Anyway, after we got done with Musée d'Orsay, our plan was to get back on the big bus, which is what we did, and take it to the Eiffel Tower, and then take our free river cruise that is included with our big bus that we bought, tickets that we bought. The big bus is for 2 days, and then we get to use, then we were supposed to get to go on a Seine river cruise along with it. Well, we couldn't figure out where the boat was, and this is, again, I'm going to talk about this in a whole video. Long story short, we did not go on the boat tour, and wasted a bunch of time trying to figure that out. Although we did have some very delicious crepes instead of going up. And got attacked by bees and wasps again, yes, while we were having the crepes. And then that ended up being our supper, our dinner actually, because, oh, then we got lost and couldn't find a metro, couldn't find anybody to help us find the metro, had a terrible time. I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and all the toilets, like which are few and far between, those individual Paris toilets, public toilets, had a line of 20 some people standing at each one, and there was no way I could stand there, like both because of my ankle and because I had to go to the bathroom. And so for the whole last, I don't know, hour or two of our day yesterday was us spent struggling with my feet and ankles were killing me, and having to go to the bathroom, not being able to find a bathroom, and not being able to find the metro, and wandering around desperately. And apparently the big buses stopped at 6, although we kept seeing them, but we couldn't get on one. It was a mess. It was not good, and it was a trial getting back here to the hotel. So by the time we got back here to the hotel, it was almost 9. It was like 9 o'clock. And we basically hadn't done anything we went to Musée d'Orsay, and then that was it. We didn't get to do anything else yesterday. We were so displeased with things yesterday that we actually wanted to get out of Paris today. We didn't want to stay here. We wanted to go some rural outing or something, but I couldn't find anything, and everything was too expensive or booked up or whatever. And so we're just gonna try to make the best of it. I'm still not exactly sure what we're doing today, but that's how the rest of the day went yesterday, and so I just wanted you to know how the day ended from what I showed in the video. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you're having a great day. Safe travels.